Make a date with Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Markwei at 6 a.m. from Monday to Saturday on Graphic Online, via Facebook and YouTube, as he expounds on matters of faith. Graphic Online, truth and accuracy every day.
Hello, this is Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Markwei of Living Streams International, bringing you matters of faith with Graphic Online. And this morning I'd like to continue the series that we started yesterday, and it is Divine ZAKAR. That means divine remembrance. And our theme is taken from Genesis chapter 8, verse 1. There's that one. And God remembered Noah. You know, God had destroyed the place of the flood for many days and nights. There's been a flood. The windows of heaven have been opened. The depths of the seas had also been opened. The fountains in the earth had also been opened. And there was water everywhere. And the Bible said Noah was ensconced in a little ship called an ark. I'm talking about little in regard to the vastness of the earth. The whole earth covered with water, but Noah in a ship. So if you compare the size of Noah's ship and the size of the earth at that time in a deluge of water, you would see that, Noah's one was just like a speck in it. Now, and the Bible says, then God remembered Noah. And I use the word, the Hebrew word for it is ZAKAR. ZAKAR. That God ZAKAR'd Noah. This is my English and Hebrew mixed together, attempting to be a Hebrew scholar, so forgive me. Now here's the interesting thing. The Bible said God remembered. So I said, okay, let me check, because this remembrance thing may hold more than that meets the eye. And then to my biggest surprise, one of the things that I found, one of the meanings of that word was God marked Noah. Wow, God put a mark on Noah. God marked Noah. Oh, I am so excited by this. God marked Noah for good. God marked Noah for deliverance. God marked Noah for a blessing. God marked Noah for a new startup. God marked Noah for a new beginning. I am very excited by this. You know what that means? And for me, I've just been reading the Bible. You'll be very, very surprised that God marked Cain for evil, but God marked Joseph for good. God marked the people of Israel for deliverance, and God marked Daniel for promotion, and God marked Esther for promotion to be a queen, from slave to become a queen. God marks people. And God puts a mark there. You see, the people of Israel, when they were leaving Egypt, God marked their doorsteps, their doorposts, and said, when you see this, hey, God marked blind man Bartimaeus for a blessing. God marked the lame man for a blessing, for him to be able to walk. God marked the lame man at the pool of Bethesda for him to be able to get up and walk. God marked the lame man at the temple gate for Peter to speak, rise up and walk. God marked, my goodness, God marked Lazarus for resurrection. Hey, if God can mark all those people, I think that he has also marked me. Hey, this is me. I don't know about you. But you better also make it a statement of faith. So he will mark me, or he has marked me. He has marked you for good. God marks people. He marks them to be an exception. He marks them for progress. He marks them for prosperity. He marked Abraham and he marked Isaac. He even marked a thief called Jacob. He marked him for a blessing. He marked a prostitute called Rahab, marked her for deliverance when the whole of Jericho was being destroyed. He marked Ruth, a Moabitess, and marked her womb to carry, to be an ancestor of Jesus. He marked Mary, a virgin, and marked her for greatness. And she said, blessed are you amongst all women. He marked an old woman called Elizabeth. He marked Elizabeth. Even though she was old and she was passing, he marked her to have a John the Baptist. God will mark you too. My goodness. he will mark you too. For me, that is a very encouraging thing. Hey, so, you know, an old woman from La, one time, I mean, she was dancing and then I asked her, why are you so excited? She said, hey, my son has just invited me, sent me a ticket to, and I'm going business class, and she has sent me a ticket to travel. And then the way she pumped her shoulders, you know, and then, I mean, wiggled her waist a little bit, and then she said, I have been marked, you know, I've been marked for blessing. And she was very, very excited. And I said to her, can I join the dance? She said, no, this is for me. I have been marked. I don't know about you. You know, the old lady told me off and said, she's not traveling with me because she has been marked. You know what? Bottom line, if God marked Noah, you can also be a candidate to be marked. May God mark you. Well, I know what the choice will be. Your choice will be, I prefer to be marked. So see you later.